Hi there, my name is Natalie Thurman, and I am the president of the Anatolian Shepherd Dog Club of America. Today, I wanted to make a quick video for our members going over the current status of our 2024 membership survey that was sent out almost a month ago in mid-October, and just remind everyone that it is still open for responses and it will be closing at the end of November. So please get those responses in, and I hope that this video will show you why your response is so important and the impact that it can have. All right, so one of our first questions was just asking people if they currently live with an Anatolian Shepherd, and most did, 85% of the 20 respondents. So this is also important to note that not all of our members live with an Anatolian, and that you are still a valued member of this club, even if you don't. So if you had any qualms or confusion about that, please know that we want to hear from you, even if you don't live with an Anatolian right now. Okay, this was a big part of the survey, and we were looking at what the board can do to engage and support our membership. And these were some of the options. Some of them are write-in, some of them were provided, and there are some clear standouts. And then a couple of the single votes do have some overlap, and they're absolutely being considered. But the ones with the most votes definitely are being prioritized as far as time. So if you want one of these things to be offered sooner than later, please definitely take the survey. So these were the, winners, if you will, of that portion of the survey. It looked like we wanted some owner support resources, working dog training resources, a quarterly membership meeting update with the board of directors to just see where we're at and what's going on. Annual wall calendar, printable things. So yeah, this is what we wanted. And the single votes are definitely being considered as well, but these were the top ones. So these are the themes that I saw just glazing over. And so it appears to me that we want education, fundraising opportunities, open communication between the board and membership, and recognition of our members. Those were the winners, if you will. So moving on, we did also ask about the Anatolian Times magazine that comes out 3 times a year currently. And while there is some spread, I think it was majorly positive. So that's nice to see. And as well as the confidence in the future of the club, this is also kind of spread out, but it skews positive. So I appreciate that. And I hope to make good on that for you guys. This was just asking like how involved the respondents have been in this year's activities that the club has had, whether it's a show, being on a committee, voting, these types of things. And it looks like everyone who responded to this question actually did vote, which is awesome. In case you were unaware, we do have balloted elections for this club every 2 years for board seats as well as other projects. This year we voted on some bylaws updates and edits. So it is very important that you vote. If you are an individual or a household family membership, you are able to vote. And we value those votes very much. So yeah, and even if you don't vote, you're still able to participate in other areas of the club. So moving on, this was prior to this year, 2024. If they had been engaged in other things, and it looks like majority was yes, involved in a lot of things, which makes sense that they would fill out the survey for me. So if you haven't been involved yet to date, and you would or would not like to be more involved in the future, definitely take the survey still, right? It can only help. Okay. And then this was probably the most exciting part of the survey for me. A lot of the feedback I got while I was running, as well as once I've been elected, is that people feel like they're very separate from the board and that they're not necessarily heard or responded to appropriately. And I just wanted to highlight here that it looks like our membership is 95% willing to get more involved in the club. And that's awesome. We want you to be involved in the club. We don't want to alienate our members. So if you're one of these people who is a yes or even a maybe, um, we would love to talk to you. So we are, as a board, going to be helping all of our committee chairs with audits of like what's going well, what isn't, and figuring out, if some committee members maybe have moved on to other things and other priorities and aren't just able to do it right now, and that would potentially open some spaces for new and long-term even members, but new members to committees to fill positions. So if that is something that interests you, please stay tuned because that is happening actively as we speak. And I will note that not every job in the club is super time consuming. So a lot of these maybes seem to line up with a time constraint issue. Like they have a job, they have a family, they have a farm. Um, we will absolutely work with you to get you more involved if you'd like to be. So consider this your invitation to get more involved with the club. We're happy you're here. We hope that you stay, and we hope that you fill out the survey. So thank you so much for those of you who have provided feedback to date. It's been great to talk to a lot of you. And if you haven't filled out the survey yet, you have a little over 3 weeks still. So hopefully you can get that done by November 30th. And if you have any issues or concerns, you please feel free to reach out to the board. My email address is president@asdca.club for all club business. And I am here and I am fairly responsive in a timely fashion. I try to be. So, yeah, thank you so much again. And please let us know through the survey what we can do to help. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day. Bye.